If I don't want to do the keep right now. Probably just start with this. Import a custom world state. We'll do the blank. I don't know if I'll do a full playthrough or not, but it's something I thought would be fun to play a little bit of, especially since I'm getting a late start today. Alright, so elf receive a bonus 25% to range defense. Receive bonus ability point. They cannot be mages. Physical damage resistance. We'll do an elf probably. Oh, I think this game is the one that has specialization, so hold on. Trying to think. Specializations. Yeah. There was one that I remember you got like a sword that was really cool. Artificer, Assassin, Tempest, Champion, Reaver, Templar. Where was the one where you could do... Wasn't Rift Mage, I don't think. The Arcane Warrior. This is also a specialization of the Mage in Origins. All classes. So we've got all classes here. Yeah, because see, they have like Knight Enchanter, stuff like that. So they have more options here that they're not showing. So it is a mage. I think that's what I want, yeah. I think that's kind of cool. I don't normally do magic either, so that'll kind of be a new one for me. Warrior, warrior, rogue, rogue. So let's do normal to start off with. I'm sure I can change it later. You want to import a custom world state. Slave line by humans, most elves still live as second-class citizens with human cities. Clan wandered the northern free marches. You had little need to interact with humans until the Keeper sent you to the Chantry's Conclave as a spy. Okay, so that's the normal mode. That's what we are. We're made. Okay, okay. No we will confirm. And then we can eventually get this from Way of the Night Enchanter from Commander Helene. Like I said, we'll play a little bit of this. I don't know how much I'll play, but we'll get like an idea of how long we want to play it. It might be too outdated and not feel good to play, so I don't want to like commit to finishing it. Customize general. That's the best proportionally. Apparently the new character creator is like crazy. All the things you can have. And I'm sure I could get some mods to add more customization, but like I said, I don't want to invest the time into all that unless I'm like really enjoying it. Then maybe I'll go back. Because I think you can do the like mirror thing to change your stuff later on.
How much is this going to cost me exactly?
Hey, what's up, Firebird? How you doing? Like a scale. Odd. Yeah, Inquisition. I wasn't loving the look of the new one. Looked a little too cartoony for me. Didn't have the Dragon Age vibe, you know what I mean? I wish that they let you spin your character around. So like, and you know, like I'm fine with things like Genshin and Star Rail because that's how they're meant to be experienced. For Dragon Age, that's just not the vibe for me. And like, so I played Dragon Age 1 or Dragon Age Origins and Dragon Age 2 a lot. Inquisition, I think I played like once through, and it's back in the period where I was like living on my own and I was working like 3 jobs and going to school, so I don't remember a whole lot of it. Which is why I'm like, okay, hey, everyone is kind of doing Dragon Age right now, or there's a good chunk playing Dragon Age. I'm like, I already have Game of the Year for free from Epic Games. I might as well just like play Inquisition. I can still play Dragon Age while it's got a little spike in popularity. And it's one that I think is going to be more fun for me. I'm not sure if I'll like play the whole thing, but I know just I've been seeing a lot of stuff for Dragon Age and I'm like, oh, hey, that's looks kind of fun. So I've been in the mood for it. So I'll see how I feel. If I'm having a lot of fun, I'll play more. What's up, Ping? How you doing? But yeah, Dragon Age 1 and 2 like were a lot more serious than the current one that I've seen, so and yeah, I remember this one being a bit more serious as well. Their hair color. Yeah. Yeah, it's gotta be blonde. I don't have mods installed, Luke, so like the options are limited, sadly. Or I'd try for you. But I'm limited on the options. I could do mods eventually. Yeah, doing elf because I want to do I remember the class I was whenever I played through it the first time was like the sword mage, and that was pretty cool. So that's what I'm going for again. Yeah, if I heard the new one, there's basically like no evil or morally gray options anymore. Like you essentially can make choices, but it doesn't matter. You're always the good guy. One mod I'll probably have to get eventually is for stabilization because frames are going all over the place. That or the cutscenes are only like 30 frames. I think what I've been just hearing for it is it was so Veilguard was supposed to be a live service, but now devs are trying to move away from live service, so it was already built pretty much, and then they had to change it from live service to a single player.
Think I'm responsible?
Exactly. Sony actually had a whole like presentation earlier where they basically said they're moving away from live service games as a company.
Or how it got there.
You're lying.
We need her, Cassandra.
Let's seem remorseful.
Can't believe it. All those people dead.
Do you remember what happened? How this began?
I remember running. Things were chasing me, and then a woman.
A woman?
She reached out to me, but then
Go to the forward camp, Liliana. I will take her to the rift.
Oh yeah. Plus it was like
what did happen?
it was never going to do well
Easier to show you.
because it was a live service game where they were actually charging money for, which like you either got to choose one or the other. You sell it at a price and it's a complete package, or it's free to play but live service. So it was doomed from just conception of the idea.
The massive rift into the world of demons that grows larger with each passing hour. It's not the only such rift, just the largest. All were caused by the explosion at the Conclave.
An explosion can do that?
This one did. Unless we act, the breach may grow until it swallows the world. Each time the breach expands, your mark spreads, and it is killing you. It may be the key to stopping this, but there isn't much time.
Releasing game and then shutting it down. Oh yeah. It was in development for like 4 years too. Like I said, it wasn't going to do well anyways.
Choice about this.
None of us has a choice.
Because since they had cooked it as a live service, in order to keep it live service,
Decided your guilt. They need it.
they had
The people of
to actually be able to sell the game, and nobody was buying the game because it was $40 and then they had to pay for the live service
was a
stuff.
chance for peace between mages and Templars. She brought their leaders together. Now they are dead.
Like someone could just play Overwatch
We lash out like the sky, but we must
for free.
think beyond ourselves, as she did. Until the breach.
Now that like Call of Duty has gone on Game Pass, I don't think another like Call of Duty-esque game will ever be able to make it unless it's free.
I can promise no more. Come. It is not far.
Where are you taking me?
Your mark must be tested on something smaller than the breach.
By holding and moving. Okay, I might do it on just controller. It seems like that might be easier. Oh yeah, you waiting for the new Darksiders? Oh, hold on, I gotta change it back to Oh, I don't want big picture mode. Stop. I might have to be off this game, I guess, in order to mess with it. Unless I have it plugged in. You should try Lords of the Fallen. They've done like a bunch of updates. I was thinking of going back through that after they've done all the patches to it. But there's also the new Assassin's Creed coming out, I think in February. Look at this like box up here.
The pulses are coming faster now.
Also, I need audio subtitles.
As the breach grows, the more rifts appear, the more demons we face.
How did I survive the blast?
They said you stepped out of a rift.
Funny.
Fell unconscious. They say a woman was in the rift behind.
Well, I thought it was made by THQ as well. I was thinking it'd be similar.
Stay behind me.
Might have to do a quick restart once we're at like a save point.
It's over.
Drop your weapon. Now.
If you're going to lead me through a demon-infested valley, you'll have to trust me,
Give me one reason to trust you.
because my life is on the line.
I mean, we could have just zapped her.
You don't need a staff, but you should have one. I cannot protect you. I should remember you did not attempt to run.
All right, we're gonna do a quick save, and then restart the game. That way our graphic changes show up. Okay, so that's something that big picture modes got going on. Give me 1 second. All right. Had like a little tab thing open that was visible. What would you have gone with, Firebird? Would you have been a dwarf? The dwarves can't use magic, which was the unforged thing. Human. Humans are the only ones that didn't get like any bonuses. They get like 1 ability point, but they're just built different. I gotta loot. There we go. Take all. Inventory. Armor. And we can hide helmet so we don't have to see it. Turn on friendly fire. Sounds awful for a single player. Display. That would be under interface. Okay. Unless we get like a cool helmet. If we get a cool helmet, we can change it.
There! Watch out! If we flank them, we may gain the advantage.
Yeah, and they're in the water. We win that one. Got Shadow Essence. Might need to make the cursor a little bigger. It's hard to see.
Up on the hill. It attacks from a distance.